Good Monday morning, and welcome to the first day of summer school. We're all excited to get started, and before you know it, we're going to be in our 12th week and completing our final exam. Okay, wanted to go over some things. Um, when you log in, you should get to the greetings and welcome, right? So when you get there, scroll down to here, click here to get started. All right, you have to go through the course. I know some of my colleagues and works for them. I've tried it and it didn't work. I didn't like it because you have so many quizzes throughout the semester. But what you need to do is click on here. This kind of ensures, at least I fool myself, okay? Just let me have that belief. Just kidding. That you'll read the syllabus, the course description. Right, let me get in student view. Won't work in mine. Okay, so when you click in student view, yours will be, I did another video and it didn't come out very well, but yours, you'll need to click this done. Okay, mark as done, and then go to the next. This one will have it by the time you get in there, or you know what? I'm just going to leave it since I've already started. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. You'll scroll down. You can print this out if you like. That's why I put them in PDF. Your discussion board requirements. Again, print them out. Really important that you know them. Click next because they're worth 50 points. Then you'll see my office hours textbooks. Here's the thing. I know someone's going to ask me, can I get the 4th edition? That's entirely your call. This one I think is like 30 to 60 bucks depending on where you get it. I have this electronic one that I use at Virtual Source. I like it. I don't know what this would run because obviously as an instructor I get it for nothing. Okay, I like it because I can take it wherever I need to go. I don't have to worry about adding another thing to my suitcase when I go away during the summer. But see this highlighted stuff? You will be responsible for that, for the 5th edition. So if a lot of times I take a lot of the stuff here for quizzes, for discussion boards, everything we do in the class, any class discussion, anything said about the topics or test quiz material. Okay, so this is what I use. I like the chapter 1 and I can click right to it. I don't have to fart around with searching for it in the book. I can go here, and if I wanted to put dimensions of diversity, see how it comes up? All right, that's what I like about the electronic. Okay, your choice. 4th is dirt cheap compared to the 5th edition, and I'm not sure what this costs, but it's entirely up to you guys. Right, but you are responsible for the 5th edition. Okay, so again, you would click done, scroll down. So you're going to go through all of this, communicating, click done, right? When you are done, you can go back to the home if you like. This also tells you what's happening for the week, right? Like it shows here, this little sign right here is discussion. This is also a discussion, week 1. This is the paper that's due. This shows you an assignment, and this shows you an assignment. Normally, I only do about a paper a week, but because we're doubling up, expect about 2 papers a week. We're really heavy on the front end, but when we get towards the middle to end of the semester, we go really light. All right. And you can click on any one of these and it will take you to the week, like it took me here to the first week. All right. Read everything. I pretty much spell it out for you. So read the assigned chapter. Also use book to obtain quote for discussion board. Additional work were usually clue. Yes, MLA format. I'm going to show you something here. If you do MLA format, here's what I do. I just MLA, go into Word, and you as a student are entitled to it. Okay, so what I would do here is I would put my last name, go up to the insert, header. Where are we? Did I click the, I can't see really with my thing here. Okay, insert. All right. Where's my header? Excuse me, references. My bad. I always do that. Right? Footnote. What am I doing? It's early. Need another cup of coffee. My header. So I go here. But see how they have the last name? If you double click here. Oh, let me take that off of there. Right there. So in my case, here's what I would do. I would just make this a header. I would just make this a template. Whoops. Okay. Student name. My name. All right. The course number. It's business 212. That's all you need. As for the date, here's a little thing about the date. You can do the insert. Go here to date and time. Right? Use the formal one. Like this, May 17th, today is the 17th. If you check this box, it will update each time you open it. I don't have this checked, and I would strongly recommend that you don't either, because if something happens, if your paper the upload doesn't go through or something, and I say, prove to me that you did the paper, and I'm giving you a little hint here, and it didn't come through, if you click this update automatically, when you open the paper again, it'll put the current date in. So there goes your proof. Okay, so just click OK. And then the title, whatever the title is, what women do for work. Okay. Then I would take, if you need to leave this, I would make 2 copies, right? Because this gives you, it shows you, all right, how to do it here. This should be numbering. Go in and figure out why it's not numbering. If you have trouble, we can set up an appointment to do that, right? And your works cited, I like this, centered, okay? Control E, and then you just put what your works cited. All right, but I would probably get rid of all this, except for here, and just, because this, just if you need a reminder, just put title here, and then just get rid of all of this and delete, okay? Except my works cited page, I'd leave that, right? What do we got going here? Just like that. And then save this as a template. File, whoops, we don't want to copy. I turned off autosave. File, save as, MLA style paper template to your desktop or a folder, whatever works for you. Right, see I have summer here. I'd probably put it in there, but I'm going to just put it, and then all you have to do is open this each time. Then change the date and the title. And it is double space. If you don't know where to go for double spacing, if this is your first time, right here. All right. Okay. simple. It is so simple. All right, so this week, what you're doing for week 1 is you're setting up your MLA template paper. You're going to do the discussion board. One's an introduction. You're going to read chapter 1. You're going to take the quiz. All of this, with the exception of the discussion board, is due by Wednesday at 11:59. Your first posting, your initial posting. Your follow-up to any questions I may pose to you or a peer has responded to you are due by Friday, and then, or excuse me, I'm sorry. You have to post to a peer by Friday. Then any questions or follow-ups are due by Sunday at 11:59. And just as a reference, I am very concise. I don't want more than a page. The only paper that will be 3 to 5, a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5, is your case analysis. I'm really hoping you'll enjoy this case analysis. It's just amazing what this teacher did back when Martin Luther King was assassinated, and we're still dealing with a lot of these issues. It just amazes me that we are still dealing with these issues. Okay? All right, so that's what week 1. Then you click next. I love this. I was one of those many. This program, Mad Men, kind of made me mad, but that's because I was putting today's mindset in it. Remember, when we're studying this stuff, think of the time, the social norms back then, not today. Don't input today's norms because they're completely different. Some are of what they were back then. Okay? All right. The PowerPoint, everything. I want, don't write or don't put in your post what you think I want to hear. I want to hear how you really feel about the topic. What does your evidence, your data show you about it? Okay. All right, then click next. I put this Learning Center guidance in here, so if you have not had any experience writing college level papers, this is how you can do it. And please go to the Writing Center. They have help. Everyone there is excellent. All right. I tell you to read chapter 1. Right? These are the PowerPoints. Chapter 1 PowerPoint and the glass ceiling PowerPoint. Scroll down, click next. This is our discussion board, right? You can see that I've put mine in here. We have Fernanda, Cielo, Cynthia, and Cynthia. Oh. Okay, she's all ready. So see, essentially, she's got her work for the discussion board done already. And this is only Monday. That's the beauty of online. You don't have to wait to come to a class. You can click in there. So, I don't know what her schedule is, but she could work full time. This was at 9:45 a.m. this morning. Hey, maybe she had a break. I don't know your schedules. That's why I leave it up and available to you 24/7. That's the beauty of online. You don't have to wait to come to class. Okay? All right? Most of you have probably survived the pandemic and had to teach your children at home. I really tip my hat to K through 12 instructors. Okay? All right? And then click next. This is a short video that I found off of YouTube. He talks about, are women better leaders than men? I don't know. I know how I feel, but I want you to tell me how you feel. Have you experienced working with male leaders and they were great? Have you worked with female leaders and they were great? Have you worked with male or female, leaders and they were cruddy. I had some really crummy